It was surprising because I mean, Danny Jordan himself knows all about the difficulties of the snakes and ladders of football politics in Africa. But in a sense, it's fascinating that Motsepe has thrown his hat into the ring, because it's trying to break down, really, I suppose, the Northern African command that has been held over the Confederation of African Football for a very long time.
Ahmed was hailed as a new era after taking over from Issa Hayatou, who was head of the organization for almost 3 decades. What went wrong that he now may not even be eligible to stand come March because of the allegations that are currently hanging over his head, despite being nominated by his local FA?
Yes, I mean, when Ahmed got the job originally, I think he was voted in partly because he was not Hayatou, and he was unknown, and people were looking for someone different, someone new, to refresh the leadership of CAF and turn a new page in the organization's administration and its history. And unfortunately, he really hasn't lived up to the job or indeed to the promises for transparency and all the rest that he made when he was elected. The main problem has been the damning report about his activities that was sent to the FIFA Ethics Committee a year, 2 years ago, because basically that's undermined his authority, his credibility. It's just that the FIFA ethics proceedings take a very, very long time to bear fruit, but it's generally understood that there is an ethics charge now against Ahmed, which would prevent him from running in the election next spring.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of the other contenders for this position, and why it's so significant that you have the Nigerian Football Association backing Motsepe?
Yes, when Ahmed got the job in the first place, he had very powerful support from Nigeria. And it was thought that Pinnick from Nigeria might want to run again this time, but apparently not. Apparently he is supporting Motsepe, which is a fascinating development, because the big problem in African football politics is that because there are divisions between the Southern Africans, the Portuguese speaking Africa, the Arab leaning nations at the top of Africa, and the mixed Anglophone and Francophone nations in the middle. It's been very, very difficult for anyone to achieve unity across the borders, if you like. So that's what's very significant about Nigeria coming out in support of Motsepe. The other contender at the moment, Ahmed, has declared his intention to run for re-election. The other guy is Anuma from the Ivory Coast, who is a very old hand in African and indeed FIFA politics. I think his problem might be that people are looking to someone new for the future rather than going back to the old guys. So I suppose that's where Motsepe might have an advantage.
Would it take for Motsepe to be elected as the new CAF president?
Well, he needs basically support from across the continent, but in particular, he needs support, I would have thought, from the Arab Africans in the north, because they are very powerful. And of course, the headquarters of CAF is in Cairo, in Egypt. So he's really got to try to turn the continent on its head in terms of voting intentions and old liaisons. He really has got to, break through. Yes, I suppose you could say also prejudice from a long time back.
And the coronavirus